Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports with Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, you're a great feeder. You're a terrific passer, David. I'll take it from you anytime. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit and for Chicago. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Misses the three. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to ABC. It's deflected. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pistons passing it around. And yes, it's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Bulls have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Bangs on the trifecta.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Tipped away. And now the Bulls on the break. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And oh, the block shot crabs it out of the air. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
To halt the run, it's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
2 minutes.
.151 left here in the opening quarter. It's tipped. The 11-footer, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Bulls leading by 15. Out to the wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout, timeout.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
One more big round of applause, fans.
And there's the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting for Detroit.
And the first one falls.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-4 run. Takes the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pistons trailed by 18. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Takes it off the glass. 12 points for him.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 23 on the floor for Detroit. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
4.
That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Again, Chicago.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
That shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
It's good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Number 5.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So timeout called here in the first for Chicago. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They push it up 4 on 3. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And the Pistons making a change here. The Bulls leading by 20.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pistons shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
Lots of room. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From 11 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
There's the 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been another quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
ABC's checked in for Detroit.
Piston substitution, number 15.
Now the Pistons with it. To the inside. 14 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. With his first shot attempt, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Traps in the tray.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
The Bulls had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls ahead, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Timeout called, the Bulls.
For the Bulls.
Start it.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls. Make some noise one more time for your Bulls, kids.
Chicago has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Pistons shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And for the Pistons. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for the Bulls, number 10.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Pistons passing it around. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. ABC's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And now the Bulls on the break. And the basket is good. 9 points in the game so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Rebound by the Bulls. 90 seconds now into the second half. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Can't hit from in close. Down low. It's picked off. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
14. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see two of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. The Pistons shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The Pistons making a change here.
Number 6.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Detroit ball.
Off the inbound. And he can't jam it through.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal foul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bulls shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The Pistons have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
That one a little long.
Bulls foul. Number 4. First personal foul.
Detroit's
Second
gone 1 and 2
team
from
foul.
beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Third
First
team
free throw
foul.
is good. And the Pistons making a
At the
change
line
here.
For the Pistons, number 4.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pulls up on the wing. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Number 4.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
24.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And for the Pistons, as you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season? Should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And for Chicago,
after a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
the Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one. 1 point in the game.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Five on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Third personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Lets it fly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 11.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Shooting for Detroit. Number 10.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Got a hand on it. Got a piece of it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hands it from downtown.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Takes it inside. Jacks up a three. That shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Number 5. First personal foul. Second
And he knocks
foul.
down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here.
Pistons.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here are the Bulls now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Foul. Shooting for Detroit.
And so he hits both. From the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.